Topic 1. Trump's influence in politics and business, including efforts to build a chip empire and legal matters. Donald Trump, the former US president, is considering acquiring a stake in Intel, the only American company capable of manufacturing the fastest semiconductors domestically. This move aligns with NVIDIA and AMD's decision to pay 15% of their chip sales revenue in China to the US government, as well as Apple's commitment to expand chip manufacturing in the US. Consequently, Intel's stock rose by 7.4%. Additionally, Trump's discussions with Russian President Vladimir Putin are expected to positively influence European defense matters, particularly in the context of negotiations related to the Ukraine war. Trump's influence in both politics and business can be interpreted as an effort to strengthen the US semiconductor industry and enhance international negotiation power. Topic 2. Economic shifts with declining consumer sentiment, inflation concerns, and significant stock market movements. As of August 2025, the US economy faces several challenges, including deteriorating consumer sentiment linked to Trump's imposition of new tariffs on 70 countries. Consumer sentiment has been declining since Trump's inauguration, and rising inflation expectations have heightened economic concerns. The one-year inflation expectation has increased to 4.9%, significantly above the current level of 2.7%. Economic growth is slowing, with GDP growth in the first half of 2025 at 1.2%, down from 2.8% the previous year. The labor market is also cooling, with July's job growth averaging only 35,000 over 3 months. The Federal Reserve is considering interest rate cuts, but inflation concerns complicate the decision. The Fed's September meeting will be crucial, influenced by employment and inflation reports. While the market anticipates rate cuts, persistent inflation could hinder this possibility. Topic 3. Technological advancements and challenges, including AI's impact on markets and Intel's potential government involvement. In the realm of technological advancements, artificial intelligence, AI, is assisting in the rental sector by facilitating conversations between potential residents and virtual agents. And it is also proving useful in the acquisition and evaluation of multifamily housing investments. However, these technologies are still in their early stages and can be costly. The multifamily housing industry remains fragmented, presenting significant opportunities for technological integration. Meanwhile, Intel's stock rose following reports that the US government might acquire a stake in the company, interpreted as part of a strategic effort to bolster domestic semiconductor manufacturing capabilities. Despite this potential support, analysts suggest that it may not address the fundamental technological gaps Intel faces compared to competitors like TSMC and NVIDIA. Topic 4. Health sector developments, including Eli Lilly's pricing strategy and United Health's data breach. Eli Lilly is facing pressure to reduce drug prices in the US and has decided to significantly increase the price of its weight loss drug, Mounjaro, in the UK, raising it from £122 to £330, a 107% increase. The price will remain unchanged for those accessing it through the NHS, with around 220,000 people expected to use Mounjaro through this system. Eli Lilly is intensifying efforts to adjust drug prices in Europe and the US to lower US prices. In another development, United Health Group's technology division, Change Healthcare, experienced a cyber attack last year, resulting in the breach of personal information for 192.7 million individuals. This incident is one of the largest healthcare data breaches in the US, affecting both patients and providers, with leaked information, including health insurance member IDs, patient diagnoses and treatment information, and social security numbers. Topic 5. Political and geopolitical dynamics, including the Trump-Putin summit and immigration policy changes. In the summer of 2025,